Chris's crazy theory.
I always have to rush before Universal takes me down again. But I was thinking, why is Burt so invested in these newbies that come into the town? He starts showing them all the ropes. So I was thinking, after Tremors 3, the loss of Miguel and the fact that Burt Gummer has now seen multiple mutations. He's seen the graboids change into shriekers. He's seen them change into ass blasters back to back in these movies. From his perspective, I think he's starting to think, maybe I need to think about a successor. With all of these mutations, maybe I'm not going to survive this. Outwardly, he's very confident, and he believes, he shows everyone that, yes, we can take care of ourselves and survive this. But I think he started thinking, I need to think about a successor. Who's going to protect the people of perfection and my friends when I'm gone? So that's why I think he started to think about possible successors. So I started to think about who actually would be the best successor. Now, I'm not talking about, movie-wise, actor-wise, Kevin Bacon or anything. Like in the story that we've seen, or the 7 movies and now the TV show, who in fact would be the best successor? And I started to provide some information. So option 1, Tyler Reed. All right. Pros: he lives in perfection. He's willing to, he listens to Burt. He's a fast driver, in times of trouble. That always helps. And he's dreamy. I don't know why that helps, but Colin, as you and I know, being dreamy always helps. Now the cons.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that. I've heard that it's good for you.
So the cons: he's too easygoing and unprepared. And he disappeared mysteriously after Tremors 5. So I'm going to give him a C+, because, to protect, perfection and be a successor to Burt, you have to be there. All right. Next up, we have Jack Sawyer for possible Burt Gummer successor. Pros: he's fearless. He can create weapons out of spare parts. That's always handy. Cons: he's flighty. He left, to go to Vegas to make a fortune, and he has no ties to perfection. So I'm going to give him a D-. Next up, we have Travis Welker. Pros: genetics. He's Burt's actual son. He has experience fighting with Burt, and he loves guns. Those are very good pros. But the cons: he takes way too many chances. He doesn't prepare well. We all know that Burt is very big on preparation and safety. And, it's tough to kill graboids from prison. So sorry, Travis. I'm giving you a C+. Next up is Jimmy from Tremor 7. He's great with a chainsaw. That helps. Leadership skills. That was a big theme in that great movie. Leadership skills. And Burt sacrificed himself to save him. So in Burt's mind, this person has value, right? But the cons: no connections to perfection. His biology background, not a military background. And he's not a survivalist. So I'm going to give him a D. So you ask yourself, who is the only perfect successor? You're probably asking 2 questions. Why? I don't know if I don't pay to have a color printer. And the other question you're asking yourself.
I know the price of inkjet.
Okay.
A small fortune.
So I'll skip to the second
You need
question.
your own silver mine.
Exactly. So then the second question, after the printer question: why, or who rather, is the perfect successor to Burt if I've given all these people bad grades? And that, of course, is, say it with me, Zomburt. Pros: everything. Cons: none. That's an A+. So the government now, assuming that you don't believe my last theory about Burt Gummer surviving, that means the government realizes after Burt's demise that we need this person to defeat the graboids. So we've seen them do experimentations before, right? They experimented.
They're going to clone a Burt army. They're
going to clone a Burt army, and that is the only perfect successor to Burt Gummer is Zomburt himself. A+.
It's the only way I can go. Oh my god,
Thank you.
yes, that has to be the finale. They have to do a TV special or something. That's it. They've been cloning Bert and maybe do it a bit less cheesy than Alien Resurrection, but all these failed experiments, and they've got one the floor child, wearing flip flops and a Hawaiian shirt, and they've got
In
him
the
wrong.
in the eternal struggle of man versus graboid, there could be only one.
And there we go. That would actually be considering the movies, that'd be better. And there you go. Just in case you were missing it, there's another crazy theory. Boom.